Hey everybody, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to over 500 likes. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Guys, Bitcoin continues to hover around the $10,000 price mark, showing that it seems to be building support level at that price point and that price range versus going below 10,000. That's a good sign. And Tyler Winklevoss, one of the Winklevoss twins, weighed in on that, saying, remember when a Bitcoin dip was well below $10,000? Now Bitcoin dips are comfortably above $10,000, new baseline. Bitcoin is consolidating before its next breakout. I absolutely agree with that. Market cycles, there's going to be pullbacks and dips along the way up. And remember, it's building support levels, and eventually 11,000 will be the new baseline, and then 12,000 and so on and so forth. And I think it was yesterday's video I showed you guys that on the way up to the $20,000 price point in 2017, there were big red candles, meaning there was huge pullbacks, right? And you could have panicked and be like, oh no, what's going on? And that's why you shouldn't invest more than you're willing to lose, and don't be emotionally attached to your investment. Look at it from a logic, reason, and mathematical standpoint, and from a data standpoint. And Ryan Zagone, who worked at Ripple, tweeted the following, which kind of, echoes my sentiment of what I'm saying here. He said, don't sell after heavy red, don't buy after heavy green. That is pretty much like saying buy the bottom, don't buy the top, right? You're buying the bottom and selling the top, and not financial or investment advice, of course. And also be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. So don't sell after a heavy red, don't buy after a heavy green. Don't invest more than you are willing to lose. Absolutely good advice. If you're worried, checking prices constantly, you have too much invested. That's absolutely right. If you're losing sleep, you can't sleep at night, you're checking your prices every hour, that's a problem, even every day. There should be days where you don't even look at the market, right? You can you can maybe listen to the news, like listen to, watch a video or listen to a podcast, but if you're checking your prices constantly on your phone, that's not good. So he said, after the market recovers, consider reducing your holdings. Responsible and solvent is greater than overextended and broke. Solid advice there, guys. Solid advice. And, those are principles you should stick by. But of course, we're looking at the market and where it's at right now and where it's headed, also where it came from. And we are seeing just the tide is changing, guys. I mean, governments are on board, institutional investors. The crypto asset class is pretty much validated. It's here to stay. And here we got news that Kazakhstan is in talks on $700 million in cryptocurrency mining projects. So not only is the crypto industry taking off, governments are investing in it. So Kazakhstan is in talks to attract investments worth 300 billion tenge, which is the equivalent of $714 million into the cryptocurrency sector. Digital Development Minister Bagat Musin said on Wednesday. Kazakhstan claims to account for 6% of global cryptocurrency mining. The country passed legal amendments in June clarifying the regulation and taxation of cryptocurrency mining that it hopes will boost its oil-dominated economy, which can offer relatively cheap electric power for the energy-hungry business. And this is smart of them to do because this is a young asset class. It's on the rise, and they can have first mover advantage here. And you open it up to a lot of these miners and businesses, it can generate tax revenue for their country and jobs, right? So 13 mining farms are already operating in the Central Asian nation, and 4 are under construction. That's pretty good. Musin told a government meeting more than 80 billion tenge, which is $190 million, has been invested in the sector, he said. Guys, this is just the start, the tip of the iceberg. More is going to be coming and happening around the globe. And if you guys recall, we've been talking about it on this channel. Big time Bitcoin mining is happening in the US. The world's largest Bitcoin mine is being built in Texas, and you're seeing power plants using their excess energy to mine Bitcoin and Ethereum. Also, Peter Thiel's Layer 1 is mining in Texas as well. So it's happening in the United States as well, guys. So get ready, follow the money, and this is the proof right here that you're looking for validation of Bitcoin in the crypto asset class. And another validation, Warren Buffett continues to dump bank stocks. He's dumped Wells Fargo even more, amplifying the bull case for gold and Bitcoin. We've been talking about this for the past few weeks because we saw Berkshire Hathaway dump a lot of bank stocks and then started betting on gold and gold mining. And, Warren Buffett historically trashed gold, called it a waste, a crap, right? It doesn't do anything. Saying along the lines of what he's been saying about Bitcoin, right? But the fact that he's capitulating and going into gold shows he sees what the writing on the wall, that inflation is coming with all the money printing, and people are moving their cash into other types of assets like gold and stores of value. So Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway cut their position on Wells Fargo as the bet on Barrick Gold, and the rising inflation fuel the bull case for Bitcoin as well. So absolutely, Bitcoin is gold 2.0. Warren Buffett himself could care less about Bitcoin because he's made a lot of money, but he sees what's happening. So the fact that this guy is jumping into gold shows he's anticipating debasement of the US dollar and inflation, which is, of course, not good, right? And we see a lot of companies, and we've been covering the news on this channel, are putting their cash reserves into Bitcoin because they don't want to lose the value, right? They want to grow their wealth. They want to maintain that wealth. And the way to do it is to put it into an asset that is a store of value and is growing. So MicroStrategy did that, and Snappa as well. We talked about Snappa, which is a Canadian company. They did it as well. So that is the proof right there, right? It doesn't matter what people are tweeting or what they're saying. What are the facts? And the facts are people are putting money into Bitcoin. And we see the likes of Paul Tudor Jones, George Ball, Fidelity, and many others. So guys, what do you think about this news? Think Bitcoin could go below 10,000? Certainly possible. What do you think about Kazakhstan just doubling down on mining here, looking to grow that industry in their country? I mean, that's a smart move on their part, honestly. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you all later.